Right now, you should call in your elevator. Shout out to DJ Goodnight. He was actually DJing at an event at my job. Pittsburgh Project had a little block party and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope. And then he called me saying that one of the DJs called Major. Shout out to DJ Swag. He came late, but they was both there rocking out the party and shit. So that was dope. I couldn't be mad at that. But bro, is he better? Is he better than Jordan and Kobe if he loses and he wins?
It's all relative, you know what I mean? Like, I think that, like, Kobe, I mean, I feel like Bron played more like Magic anyway. You know what I mean? And if you look at their performance in the championship, it's similar, you know what I mean, as far as, like, win-loss, totals or whatever.
Yeah.
I just feel like I said, I feel like it's too relevant. What I will say is, if he wins this year, there's gonna be, it's gonna be really hard for you to talk bad about his production on the court. You know what I mean? Or like what he means to the NBA. Like, especially if he wins this year. Like, especially. But like I was saying before, like, you don't put somebody under this much pressure if they're not the best. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, he really has no reason to be under pressure in this situation. Like, he already won his hometown championship, and he's playing against, like, arguably one of the best teams ever. Like, he's not under pressure. Like, any other player under these circumstances would be probably expected to lose, but we still, for some reason, expect LeBron James to win. Like,
and do good every game.
Yeah.
And go to the final.
Yeah, like, in order for people that hate LeBron to shut up, he has to get a triple-double every night, fucking sweep every playoff competition. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only way he'll get up, let off the hook. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand.
Very nice. Shout out my bro B Cherry in the building with live studio. But no, like I was saying to him earlier, it's just funny how the league is set up for this man. Like, I didn't know no Warriors fans when I was growing up, and I definitely did not know any Curry fans like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, 3-4 years. I'm gonna be nice and say 5. 5 years ago, I didn't really hear so many people saying, Steph Curry, best player in the world. Next thing you know, out of nowhere in the West, wow, something pops up. It's not quite shiny like the Lakers, but it's something different, golden. Then Splash Brothers, and then next thing you know, we already knew about Durant's little breakup because he had a big three. He had a nice little big three. Yeah. Harden and Westbrook, that actually, to me, probably would have been arguably the team playing both the Heat and the Cavs with Bron. They just had that potential if they was three together. But besides that, man and Durant, he came over to this golden team, and it's a super all-star team.
Yeah.
One of the best teams.
I mean, you think about what was it, 73-9
last year?
So like this, they didn't need no help. Let me say they didn't need no help. I'm not saying that they was the best ever, but let's just say they didn't need no help.
Yeah.
And this boy takes it. And this is another thing people forget too. It wasn't like your boy was being totally devastated and obliterated by the Golden State. Last year they was up 3-1 on Golden State.
3-1.
That team was built to beat Bron.
3-1.
It was built to beat Bron.
The league is built to beat Bron.
I wouldn't say that.
You wouldn't say that.
He would have to lose in the East in the playoffs to Huda.
It's not. It's like I said. It's tough to go to the finals 1 year, but to do it 8 years in a row, that's a skill. So we take it into consideration by. We're ignoring the fact you can't say these grown men on professional basketball teams, like, who the fuck they playing? They're playing teams that actually make it to the playoffs. Let's say that. So this ain't just the regular season. This is playoffs.
Every team but that first Cavaliers team he played with, his team was nice.
Yeah. I'm nice, though. I'm the leader of these guys.
But your team was nice, period.
Yeah.
Since he left Cleveland, every team after that, like, Houston, the Heat was built for them to win.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not like he's been on a team that been
who you think Bron's the best player he played with? Till now.
Wade.
D-Wade? Alright.
And it could be argued, especially in that last championship, Wade lost a step. Bosh didn't really play to his greatest potential. It wasn't like he had this superstar squad in Miami. Like, I don't see his team in Miami as being this world-beating team. You know what I mean? Like they played well, but it wasn't like no one.
It was hot.
It wasn't like they were unbeatable. Like there was a time during those playoff runs, especially against Indianapolis, where shit was not looking great. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like they was unbeatable. Like now you look at this Golden State team, they're undefeated in the playoffs up until last night. So it's just like, I mean, it's a whole different team from why you compare Miami to this new Golden State team. In my opinion, and I will always put an asterisk next to this championship if Golden State wins because to me it was just some clown shit for this boy to leave and do it like that. Like, I just thought it was
I didn't think that this. I wouldn't have made the decision. I would not have made the decision to leave a hot, young, hungry man in Westbrook. I would have been, as the old head, I would have been like, all right, I got to take this youngin' under my wing. It's not like I'm going to neglect this.
And never won one? You've been there.
Don't say never. Don't say never.
There's going to be an asterisk next to that man's name either way. If he just stayed where he was at,
if he never won, it'll be worse though.
If he lose what? With the Warriors, he looks like a fool.
It would be,
He looks like a fool.
But if he win one, it'll be, he left, but if he loses, he's done.
If he loses, he's not done. You're still on the best team in the NBA.
No, I'm saying as far as like
reputation.
Reputation. Done.
Yeah, it hurts. But you're not going to be buried as much as LeBron James.
Yeah,
LeBron James is buried. And they're about to bury him again.
Oh, he lost.
I'm not going to knock him for losing. That team was stacked way more than Cleveland. Man.
Oh yeah, way more than almost any team I've seen.
Any team.
Yeah. But the Pens are up 3-2. Let's go Pens. We should
if they win, they make it seem like they shouldn't even be in. It shouldn't be a conversation. Like But hopefully they do it again tomorrow night.
Yeah, hopefully, man. And I was laughing because the opposite team, they had a black guy on their team. I was like, damn, I want to just root for them.
You see him digging in fucking Crosby's ass every chance he get. Like, he fucking smack this nigga every chance he get. Fucking say some flash to him every chance he get.
Oh, man. So did he throw the hands yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm definitely throwing the hands. So what's the tradition with the fish? Why the hell do we throw a fish with the ice?
I didn't know about that too.
They said Detroit was octopus was on
Squids?
Yeah. The year they won the championship.
That's crazy. We need the air.
I guess that's what they do, the catfishing down there.
And then go for Andy sandwich down there.
Manny sandwiches, yeah. French fries and sandwiches and shit. Coleslaw and all, man. These guys are crazy. But let's go Pens, man. That's how we get down. But if you just not tuning in, this is the Elevator Podcast. Like I said, Folkland L.O.S is right here. PUMA. That's the PUMA. All you cats that can't spell. Speaking about cats, Pumas and all that. Did you see that Black Panther preview?
Oh, man, that shit look crazy.
Shit!
That shit look crazy, man.
So,
everybody gotta make it racist, though. It's already racist. Now it's Black Panther versus Batman. Who would win in a fight? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, it's fictional characters, man.
And I hate that, man. Sometimes when I see Black Panther, I be like, man, I want that to be my favorite, but I gotta stay faithful to Batman. He was like the first. I'm trying not to make it a race thing, but I guess he only comes out at night. He wears black. He's dark enough. He's the Dark Knight. He's good. He's good in my book. But man, that Black Panther movie, and Michael B. Jordan's getting like every damn black movie out.
Like, anytime some movie come out, I'm doing that shit.
Michael B. Jordan is hot. And then, I mean, dude that's actually playing Black Panther. People sleep. He played Jackie Robinson. He played James Brown.
Yeah.
Now you're playing, hold on, who else did you play? Oh yeah, no, now you're playing Black Panther. So, I mean, to have those three, it's like, damn, you already a legend, man. You're a young black actor. Like, damn. Man. But that's what's up, man. I'm gonna definitely go see that. But that Tupac is coming out.
Yeah, man. How you feel about that? Do you think it's gonna depict him in the right light?
I don't think a whole 2-hour, 3-hour movie is enough to do
I
that.
think it should be like a miniseries.
No, actually, because there's a miniseries on A&E. Biggie and Pac.
Really? I ain't really.
I think it's coming out either today or tomorrow.
Really? I got checked out.
Yeah, it's gonna probably be terrible, but
On A&E?
on A&E.
A&E don't do that. I don't know how they do with the doctor drama, but they produce decent shows.
I'm cool.
You're cool?
I don't want to touch those two. Not those two.
mean,
But I heard they did their thing on, what is that, NWA? Is that no? Or was that Hallmark? Or was that Oprah? Who did the spinoff with NWA?
I don't know.
That they actually showed Dr. Dre hitting on them.
Oh, I think that was Lifetime.
Lifetime, okay. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I think I was disturbed a couple years ago when I say that Michael Jackson and what was it, Flex Williams?
Yeah,
That pissed me off. I tried not to be mad. I was like, this is making me mad. Like,
Yo, you kind of resemble him a little bit.
Flex, bro, I got that boarded off the
I ain't never realized until he said that shit.
I actually got that before. I ain't gonna lie. But now, like, I would be honored to play Mike, a young Mike.
Yeah.
A young Mike. That's
Who
cool.
was some white man playing Michael Jackson?
Yeah, and I heard about that one too. I didn't see that one. I probably would have rallied up my troops and we would have had a little better.
Mike was white when he died.
He was white when he died.
Yeah.
And he technically left white kids with us.
Yeah, I'm like, who are these children?
White left everything.
You know, like true Michael Jackson fans swear them as his kids. I'm like, them is not his kids.
I did try when I was like, I looked long and hard at Blake and I'm like, oh, this nigga. It make you think like,
I mean,
nah.
Stepdads be like, hey man, I've been around you so long, I might as well be my son. Like, that's the type of situation.
I mean, I helped you over the banister.
Yeah.
You biased, nigga. It's cool. You alright.
That's how you know Mike was white, because if that was a black man hang his kid over the banister, they'd try Friday. CYS would have been at the nigga's house the next day.
Oh, man. Yeah. Truthfully. And that was just, it was just a weird situation that happened. Just a whole weird house situation. But the weirdest situation that's happened recently is this man Trump.
Yeah, did you watch any of that that hearing?
No.
Oh, that Comey nigga? Man, that nigga was trying to hang Trump. Man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I'm glad that nigga's not in FBI no more. Because a lot of my cousins be locked the fuck down. Hell, man. That nigga giving testimony like, you're talking about a nigga gather evidence and make that shit concise and fucking intelligible?
Yeah.
No. You don't want that nigga. You don't want that nigga investigating your cousins. And that nigga was like, all them niggas had so many bullet points on them. Then you see he was like, Trump was like, well, I'm gonna put him out.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga said, put them tapes out. Like, damn, Trump, you fucked.
It looked like a whole, this seems like a movie to me.
Yeah, that shit gonna be crazy. But then you know there's gonna be a movie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Trump is, he's doing it for the movie.
But
He could probably star in it.
I don't know, nigga might be going to jail, bro.
Oh yeah? That's cool. Jail time. Right.
But I don't know, everybody
lost.
saying like they don't really want Trump to get impeached because it's gonna be like that. Is it Mike Pence? That's
Yeah,
Mike Pence.
Pence.
Like,
Pensley.
it's just
Pence,
like,
Pence.
do you even want him to be the president? The runner-up president?
I just want order in the court.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I don't know, because the thing that make me like wonder is like the shit was so blatant. Like it wasn't like they even tried to hide. It's not like if you've been watching the news at all, the shits just don't seem like they did a good job covering it up.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't even know why Kobe need to come forth with all this evidence, because it's just like it looked like if you watch the news at all, like you can tell this nigga it's like y'all niggas is the best of friends all of a sudden. When did we start liking Russia?
Yeah,
And it's like y'all both got this shell gas operation popping off. So y'all trying to make money. Like, okay, just call it a hustle, my nigga. Like,
Man, that's sad, man. I just wanted to shout out to all the people that blamed the non-voters.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't us the reason that Trump won. So this is a shout out to all you guys. It wasn't our fault.
I don't know.
He actually cheated. Like, it got to the point where it's like they showed you that he cheated on the day he won. So we just had to figure out who it was, and it's like, oh, that's your new friend. You just see these Russians just chilling with Trump.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a Russian what?
And then it just seemed like your boy Trump ain't handling this shit with no tact. It's like, why would you fire the nigga that has all the evidence on it? Like to me,
you know why?
I'm not firing that nigga. I would never fire that nigga. Like,
Think you want to get a job somewhere else and flip it on you? Oh, he's done. At least I'm firing him or getting rid of him. And I hate to say that.
that nigga Comey might end up butt naked on the fucking in the gutter somewhere. The nigga better watch what he talking, man.
It's like, oh, what you say? What?
Cause fucking with the Russians, they don't give a fuck. They'll kill somebody.
Yeah, true. But you think you're gonna end up either dead or impeached? What you think?
Who, Trump?
Trumpet.
Who? Nah, he ain't gonna get there. He ain't gonna get killed.
He ain't gonna die?
Nah.
Impeached then dead.
Niggas die every day. Impeached dead there. Niggas die every
That
day.
shit would be far too peculiar to think
Trump
this
can't
guy-
die?
Nah.
No?
You gotta keep that nigga alive.
No?
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Anybody can go.
Anybody can. Anybody. I could go walking out this door. Are you telling me the hottest man on earth, other than LeBron, can't die?
You go with that Braun shit.
I'm just saying. I'm just seeing facts.
They was spray painting his crib and shit.
Hey, come on.
I just feel like that would be mad suspicious. That would be like if you had a beef with a nigga and the cops knew about it and then the next day he died.
Yeah.
The first person they gonna come to your house. I heard y'all had an argument yesterday. I don't know nothing about it, but everybody said y'all argued.
I heard you was the one trying to threaten them and whatnot.
I don't know, man.
But yeah, it probably would be too obvious. I don't know.
Shit. I don't even know if he getting impeached for real. To be real with you.
No,
Impeachment take long
If
anyway.
he
It
get
take long.
impeached, you got
Take
to,
long.
and he ain't no better.
It takes too long, and then his niggas is backing him up. He got the whole house. His squad. So.
That's the big
The
thing.
Rock
like,
finna run.
Yeah.
The Rock won't run.
If he really runs, bro, if he really runs, he's winning, bro.
Or what
Bro,
about
shit, I don't know if
Michelle and the Rock might run a
Michelle.
short
Oh yeah, if she ran, it's over.
Nah,
Can I
Niggas
get a
want
chance
them
to
balls
vote
back
for-
already. Niggas like,
I want
oh,
to
shit,
vote and be
y'all
serious.
talking about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's talking about really running.
You would
Yes,
vote
you ain't never seen
I
that.
would. I probably would.
If he runs, unless it's against Michelle,
Did I out there?
Rock the vote.
It'll be the only one without a security.
Because obviously you don't need a fucking political background
Yeah,
no more
exactly.
after Trump won, so
Yeah.
shit,
But
let everybody
reality
run.
star-
that's why I thought he did it, but he said he's serious about it. He really said he really wanted it.
That's sad. So did you see Amber Rose's pussy today?
No, babe, I didn't see him.
Oh,
Right.
I've seen Amber Rose's pussy today. I actually was a lucky guy out of a lucky billion people that say Amber Rose's
Oh,
pussy.
so it got taken down already?
It's a little hairy.
Little hairy,
Still
little
eight.
slow. It says still 8.
Still.
Mine still.
Amber Rose.
Oh man, it was nice little. It was a kid and play little from it too. It was looking alright. I said,
It wasn't crazy bushy. It was like a little fresh cut.
Fade.
Yeah, little fade.
It
was done up. It was definitely done up. I mean, Amber Rose.
How do these things get leaked? Like,
She posed for that.
Yeah, that was
I wish I could show
put on her
you.
Instagram.
Yeah, it was like, oh, okay. And I'm thinking the same thing. You know, like, was this Photoshop? Is this leak? She's posing.
You can't see no lips though. It's
Can't
just
see
all
no
hair.
lips. She got it closed.
Legs closed.
Thick ass legs. Damn it! Oh my! Alright, I'm trying to, but
yeah, she got kids, man.
she got.
I was just
I think
about
that's
to
what
say that.
Wes be saying. I think that's why he was cool too. I really think that. And then she got the whole slut walk.
But when you rich,
You rich?
No, I know, but when I'm not letting my baby mom do that shit.
how you not gonna let
Nigga,
her?
if she do it, I'm gonna beat
You gonna beat her up?
Yeah, I'm going to jail. PMZ, call up, cause a nigga, what the fuck? My children got see this shit.
But you gotta think about
They
it.
about to be going to school and they gonna be like, oh, your mom ain't.
No, but at the end of the day, she was a stripper. Everybody seen that pussy.
She was.
Man, like, that was back in the day. I'm talking about little kids at their school.
He knew that.
Little kids
He
at
knew
their
that.
school.
He knew that when he went
Not no
there.
strippers, just little kids at the school. Like, my kid got going to school.
Nigga, they go to private schools. They ain't city shit. Like, oh, yo, I see your mom's pussy.
Yeah,
out
I
there.
don't
Like,
they still gonna
city
say they
schools,
use
shit.
Facebook. They see shit too.
And their parents is probably fucking
No,
kids.
and that's cool, but they're not famous. You're famous. They looking for Amber Rose, and they type in Amber Rose, and it's like, and then if they know you're Amber Rose's son or daughter,
But you know that already, though.
And she got a son that hurt.
Yeah, that does hurt.
yeah, wait till he get older. You know what I'm saying? You be like,
Kanye did with Kim. She got sex tapes and shit.
bruh, that's
Would you not fuck with Kim, though?
Would I fuck with Kim?
Would you not fuck with Kim?
I'll fuck Kim. I wouldn't make her my bitch. Everything.
I would.
I
Nah,
don't think I would.
I would hit it though. I'd definitely hit that.
Definitely,
You get-
man.
you
I'll
get
make
with
her
Kim,
think.
you got money.
I'll make her think it's like that, cause she. Can,
I'll be
like,
right there.
This is the thing about the whole Kim shit. If she's willing to do
She got
that,
her own money.
she'll
and
fucking
shit.
sell you out, man. Any woman who's willing to do some shit like that will fucking sell you out. Like,
No, Ray J leaked that joint, though. She didn't leak that.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Ray
saying?
J
Like say it was say y'all did a crime. You don't think she testify against your ass? And she's willing to do some shit like
Her
that?
husband, man, he crazy than a
Like-
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's the perfect match.
I'm big on integrity, like man, you gotta have integrity. Like,
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't.
When that money involved, everybody get blind. Trust me.
Same
I'm
thing.
a smash and I'm not
You
white.
say that now, you don't know how good
No, I
pussy
want
is.
Ariana.
I know how good it is. I know it's better than what I think it is. And I know that's good. So I know that.
I say that now.
Yeah, there's such thing as bad.
Nice and sweet.
Is there any such thing as bad? I asked my niggas that a couple years ago. I was like, yo, is it impossible to like for some bad pussy that look like that? Like, is it impossible
What is
for
the
Kim K's
characteristics
pussy
of bad
to be
pussy?
bad? Characteristic? If it smells bad, it's
it's a rap.
it's
bad.
a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. The smell, that's like probably.
I had some
Top
stinky
thing.
wet pussy though.
Of course, you won't get that pussy smell. That pussy smell is cool, but if it like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
I've been like a lucky man, but I have never in my life had no dry pussy in the entire
Oh no,
of my
dry.
life.
It's like,
I had some.
I was.
Fresh dry.
I can't say I did.
Fuck it, drive.
That's
Ain't that.
It's so unfortunate, like. But yeah, but it's a rare thing. It's rare. I feel what you're saying,
I
but
don't know. Maybe like I said, I just been lucky. I never came across some shit. I was like, damn, I'll never fuck her again.
as long as that faucet's still running, I'm A-OK.
But let's pray for Amber Rose.
Yeah, let's pray for Amber Rose's pussy. And I went to her little her slut walk. I went to her slut walk last year, and that shit was crazy,
What
bro.
was this at?
It was in LA.
Oh yeah, okay, it was up
Yeah,
there.
and it was like, bro, it was like a testimony for sluts.
How many girls was out there?
How many girls? It was filled
It's
up.
LA.
It was LA. It was just like
It was
out
just
there.
like, but okay, because not all of them are like strippers. It's more or less like sexual independence and shit like that, right?
Sexual independence, yeah. A lot of them was victims of rape. A lot of them was victims of just getting caught up in being smut.
Yeah.
So it was just like, all right, this is strange. And after a while, I was kind of feeling like strange that people was looking at it like, why you here? It's like, shit, I got free tickets and it's Amber Rose and shit, so that's why I'm here. I'm in LA, fuck it, but got to meet a lot of celebs there, and it was just funny how people were back some of this stuff up in the league. Like, I know Wiz is cool off that. Because same thing with me, I would be cool. Now, Kanye is telling Kim, you do this. I don't think Wiz is like sitting there like,
You didn't hear
"Yo,
that shit though? She sent cuz to the psych ward. She said if he ain't go to the psych ward, she was going to divorce him.
Who?
Kim. Kanye been on some crazy shit, bro. She told that nigga if he don't go get checked
Yeah,
out,
you ain't hear that?
yeah, she was going to divorce him. She run that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It ain't like Beyonce run Jay too. what I'm saying?
When he get on, he leave
What?
ass
What?
white
Yes,
girl.
don't run that. He did. Come
Pussy
on,
around the
man.
world.
Pussy right away.
Come on, man. That's all, man. I'm sorry. It make the world go
Bro,
round.
if I'm rich, I can have any pussy I want. I'm not about to
Yeah,
be
but
bound
if you're
down.
jigga, you
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, what? I swear I'm gonna be like that.
Yeah, you
Because
gonna
this
be
is
like
the thing.
that.
It's not really losing
I don't give a
Beyonce.
fuck.
It's the L you take from looking like a clown for losing Beyonce. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's bigger than
Yo, the nigga she went to prom with still get clowned to this day. He went to prom with Beyonce and niggas still clown this nigga. She wasn't even rich yet. Niggas like, how the fuck you got? How you let that go? Nigga like, you know what I'm
It don't
saying?
matter who you with. I don't give a fuck.
So who's taking Beyonce if Jigga fucked up?
She gonna fuck around and end up with some white dude.
It's a
Sure.
white dude.
She gonna be with a nobody. It's not a
I
nobody,
know.
but not a nobody,
No,
but like
it's-
somebody that's not famous like that.
Nah, that would be the ultimate. Either way.
Nicki fuck with Nas.
Nicki fuck
No,
with
Nicki
Nas
fuck with
right
Nas.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I think that's clown too. I don't like that.
You can't go to Nas. They used to-
I thought that
Yeah.
then was gonna happen. Like when they did
Yeah.
that video, I was
Yeah,
like,
a
that
couple
was
years
way
back.
too close. They been fucking trust me.
Yeah, because this shit got really mob shit down real fast, didn't he?
But hold on. I got a question though. Y'all don't think Wayne or Drake hit that yet?
I think Wayne did.
I think
Wayne, bro.
Wayne. I think Wayne definitely
Drake,
hit
he be
Yeah, he
fiending
be
for it. He be
fiending.
like,
Wayne
Drake-
definitely hit that.
Wayne.
he like clear. He
She
wanted
never
it,
wanted
but
to fuck
he ain't get it.
Wayne. She wanted to fuck Wayne. Once she got on it to get on the label,
She had to fuck.
Yeah, she had to.
She might not have. Niggas don't know.
No.
Man, gas. She had a buzz, but she wasn't that.
She got his far.
But Drake did. No.
Drake probably ain't hit.
He like.
Nah, he ain't hit.
He
That's
like.
not, that don't mean shit, nigga, cause everything I'm fucking all the bad. Let me get rich on my life.
Exactly.
You gonna fuck around,
Mr. Bitches over
I'm
here.
fucking all the Hollywood
Mr.
hoes.
Bitches.
Remember I said it, if I get rich, yellow motherfucking me,
It's
nigga.
2017 out here though.
I don't care.
That
If
shit
I'm
up.
rich, I'm fucking all the Hollywood hoes. I'm just get, I don't care. I'm swerving on them at least. And if they win it, they win it. If not,
Yeah,
then
it is. Once you in, you in. It ain't hard to bump into somebody like that.
Hollywood is
Low key, Drake's resume crazy.
crazy. As to be in the Hollywood community, yeah.
You think he saw that? Sade?
He burned. What you mean? The old school singer from?
You know he got her. You know he got her
What?
tatted on his
He did
red.
Yes.
We said
They're like this, bro.
I know.
Oh,
I'll be swerve if he did. That would fuck up. Damn, that would fuck up a lot. Y'all just fucked me up. Yo, you try to have me something like that one? That jump.
yeah.
If you just now tuning in, this is the Elevated Podcast. We are here with Young Fly Gang in One Live Studio. Shout out to DJ Good Night. Shout out to Pickford Project. They had them block jumping on the north side yesterday. A nice little block party. What else?
There's Chad was performing there yesterday.
Y'all should have came.
How did it work?
There was hella. I was surprised they had performances, honestly. But they usually don't do that shit. They had a stage this year. They went all
Who
out.
performed?
Some dudes. Some dudes, bro. Just one dude, I was like, what?
what was it? It was a marathon?
No, it was a little block party at up by North Charles Street. But I did want to shout out Levels is having a fashion show, one of the biggest fashion shows in the city on July 11th. And I'm saying July 11th once more again after I say July 11th because I'm looking for the actual flyer so I can save more information about it. But it's going to be at what is it, the Carnegie? Man, where is it going to be at?
Come on, man. It's full of reading.
Ain't no photo. It's these flyers, man. I got some pictures. But make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Elevator412. Make sure you follow us on Mixler. You can download the Mixler app. It's a free damn app. You better download it. Make sure you download it as I speak. Download the damn app. What's the app called again?
But there's a hat.
Yeah, there's an app for the radio station.
Oh, Mixler.com.
Mixler.com.
Mixler app.
Mixler app.
Yeah.
Mixlr. That's how you spell it. I don't think I got the flyer.
You ain't gonna talk about cuz that got punched on stage.
They got punched on
You ain't
stage.
see that shit? Lil X.
Oh, you talking about your boy?
Tentacion or whatever the
Rob
fuck.
Stones, man.
Yeah, King.
I keep hearing he keep getting bullied.
Yeah.
No, he ain't getting bullied. He be whooping niggas' ass for real.
He getting bullied.
He got snuffed on everything. He got.
And then dude, their security whooped dude's
They
ass.
killed him. They said that was the reason he set it up. You see how they was punching? That shit look fake as hell.
Nah, he got cracked.
Bro, they would have murdered him. Look at that.
He got
Look at that.
cracked.
Watch that shit
Bro,
again.
you can't hit nobody that hard and the security gonna beat you up.
Bro, he whacked the
He
security let
slapped
niggas
him.
in. He
What's
paid
that?
them.
What's that?
Dude paid these niggas to get inside.
He
He was creeping up on the stage, bro.
XLR.com. But the fashion show is actually on July 15th, Saturday, at the Carnegie Museum of Art. The fashion at the foyer. Make sure you come out. That's Levels Agency. The fashion show is going to be popping. That's July 15th, Saturday. And it starts at, what is this my start? Stay posted. They don't even got the time on it. Just stay posted. It's going to be on the 15th of July. Stay woke. But, yeah, that's all I got to say. Dude did get punched.
Then he went on TMZ talk about, well, I just heard that after that incident he was stabbed several times. I'm like, you trying to get stripes or something? Right? Like, sound crazy.
He also
Like,
got
he's
jumped 3
something.
times before he made it to the concert, so for your information. No one gives a hell. I feel bad that I like that song, but I hate it when my nieces turn that shit on. Just the first couple lyrics, can't keep my thinking about pain. I'm like, I said, I don't want to hear y'all listening to that. I fuck, because it's a turn up song. It definitely gets you hyped, especially in the club, drunk and shit. But when I hear somebody younger than me play that, I'm like, yo, chill. Turn that shit off, yo.
You was there, you playing that tape.
Yeah, most definitely.
Alright, so if you got punched like that, what's your next move?
On stage?
I'm talking about. He was asleep, so he ain't have a next move. That's what I'm talking about. Retaliation next day. What you gonna do?
We might gotta figure out who did that.
I mean, not the city.
You gotta figure out who did that. But I mean, if security handled it after I was asleep, I mean, the retaliation was right there.
Was that Lil B? That got punched like
Lil B did get punched years ago.
Yeah.
When he got, oh my god.
that shit was some cold shit too.
Oh
He was
my
just they
god.
was doing the interview and they just smiled.
Hey, yeah, I was like, he kind of got stuck too, but it was just like, oh my god, he got crushed real quick. Like, Lil, he had nothing to think about. He said, he just sat back down like, come on, man.
But exit shit, that was worse than sneak.
Yeah.
That was worse than sneak.
That's murder.
That was a ninja move.
He took his soul real quick. He said, give me that.
He took his soul.
He said, let me
Oh man, shout out to Young Fly Gang. Shout out to
Y'all
One
see
Live
this picture
Shooter.
of Tiger Woods? They like superimpose his face to the X. What's Extocioni? How do you say his name?
XXX Tentacion.
They like
XXX.
took Tiger Woods' face and put it on his hair. You know, like from that drum picture that Tiger Woods got. It had me rolling.
Yo, Tiger looks sick. He look like, yo, just leave me the fuck alone.
Hey, yo, but-
Y'all just mad that I was the greatest. The dude.
Hey, but
Not
he
the
wasn't
most.
drunk though. He said he took a lot of pills.
Oh yeah.
He got
He
he
did,
wasn't-
okay.
he passed it when they breath tested him. Shit, he passed it. The breathalyzer, he passed it. He was on pills.
You can tell he said, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
It said all in his face.
Look, nigga, he said I'm going to LAX. They said you in Florida right now, nigga.
Oh,
He ain't
yeah.
know where the fuck he
No
was.
Morris.
Yeah, he
Tiger
said-
Woods, man. You can act however the fuck you want if your name is Tiger. You know you're going to be great. You can't have a regular job. Your name is Tiger.
Yeah.
And you black. So, I mean, do what you got to do. Be great in golf.
You know what Tiger should have did? He should have did like T.I. did. He should have did like this whole, I'm gonna rehabilitate myself in front of the cameras. Yeah, man, and then like bring it, like not like, if you look at T.I., he's like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
At this point, like, he's like, you can't do no wrong. He's like the doctor, like, you know, he's like Huxtable or some shit.
Yeah, T.I. is, like, he's doing the damn thing. Family man.
That's how you cut. That's
Changing up his rap.
They broke up.
Oh, did he?
They
Yeah.
get
They divorced.
He needed to. So that, I wasn't looking too much.
Look, after that Mayweather shit, I would broke up with her.
Yeah, come on, man. I would have been. That was dumb.
Y'all think Mayweather really hit?
He tried to fight that nigga. And he ain't really got knocked
He worked
out.
too
He
much.
tried.
Everybody busting that pussy for Mayweather.
He walk around with a duffel bag of money like this shit.
Millions.
And talking shit.
Yeah.
And you beat people up for a living.
Yeah,
so
and you
won't
undefeated.
do like
Right.
yeah.
She bust that up.
I got kids too, yeah. I gotta dump you. I gotta tell my boys this is what you do when women do this.
So, bro,
I'm out.
What you think about that Conor McGregor and
Yeah, Mayweather Conor.
He's gonna lose. He's not gonna lose, bro. He's gonna end. He might end it like that. Dude might actually try some cheap shit. That's what I think is gonna happen.
He's so used to UFC, I think he might throw it.
Yeah, he's gonna throw. He's gonna get mad. It's gonna be like he's gonna try. He's
I feel
gonna
like
be way
Anthony
more wild than
Wynn
Mayweather.
might
Mayweather's gonna be doing his defense shit. He's gonna be wild as fuck trying to knock Mayweather the fuck out. Might get a couple on him, but that's gonna get to the point where he's gonna get frustrated.
Yeah, I don't think your boy's ready for the defense that your boy Mayweather's going.
Yeah,
Mayweather,
Mayweather
check it out
has
though.
great
But this is my thing about Mayweather. He's not a knockout artist.
No.
So if dude catch you,
If.
that's a big if. We know that.
Yeah.
But Conor McGregor knocks niggas the fuck out,
Yeah,
bro. He's a head buster,
Yeah, he
bro.
do.
Like he knocked the champion out in 6 seconds, bro. Like,
But
you
you
know what
gotta
I'm
think
saying?
about gravity and how you use people's weight against them. This nigga Conor McGregor's gonna be throwing shit, and Mayweather's gonna be ducking this shit. And when you counter like that, you can knock a nigga out easy.
That's all about aggression though. Because what if Conor come in there with a just straight, I'm coming at you. You know, a lot of people be, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be scared of
Mayweather nodding his head like you could come.
He's gonna be tired by the third round.
This is what I'm saying.
I was thinking that too. I was like, he's not gonna last 12 rounds.
Yes, he is.
But
That's way more time than
But UFC fighters though, their conditioning is way more crazy because they wrestle.
12.
Man, you wrestle, Puma. You know that 2 minutes
Hold up.
feel like that 2 minutes feel like 20 minutes, hours. So their conditioning is crazy. They throwing blows and they wrestle. So his conditioning ain't no problem to me. I don't think he's a pure boxer though. So
Not the lay 12 boxing rounds. I don't think he
nah, he ain't gonna say.
He's a boxer. That's his main shit, though. He's a boxer.
Yeah, but he do that capoeira shit, that dancing shit.
Do
That's
that
his
in the
main
boxing
shit.
ring.
That's his main shit.
No.
Smack him.
But you know what? But you
ain't none of that.
Look, but you know why this fight's gonna happen
But
though?
it's not gonna be a knockout.
This fight is literally gonna happen because anybody Mayweather fought, they never sold the fight. He did it.
Exactly.
He did it all.
They're gonna be talking so
Conor
much shit.
stopped the
Oh,
most.
they're gonna be talking
I
so
don't know
much
about
You
shit.
don't know about what? Conor McGregor
De La
talking.
Hoya, he said.
He don't talk shit. I said talk shit.
Yeah, talk
shit.
shit.
Conor
Conor
McGregor
talk
been
more
like,
shit than
I
anybody.
will knock this fucking blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
this
yeah.
little Irish ass voice. He's
So
hard.
they're gonna both
He got
sell.
hard. I fucking
You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah,
why
it's definitely gonna
they
happen.
said
Yeah, if they do that
Mayweather.
24/7 shit,
Yeah.
that's gonna be must-see TV for
Ooh,
like 4 weeks.
shit. That's
Don't
what
kill me.
That's gonna be crazy.
Probably the best in boxing because it's MMA and boxing.
They said
That gotta happen soon.
they said Mayweather might get 100
The
mil,
money that's gonna be made.
Yeah.
100 mil off this fight.
Yeah.
Conor gonna make like 30.
That'll be the easiest 100 mil he ever made, though. He's gonna go in
easy.
there and work
It's gonna
that
be easy.
That's gonna do Super Bowl numbers.
Don't get caught though.
Probably more.
Just don't get caught.
Oh.
He caught one though. Remember Shane Mosley hit him?
It's so
He looked like
He been hit before.
He stunned him though. He stunned him for a little bit though when he hit him though. He stunned him.
Yeah, Mayweather been hit before.
Who was the dude he just fought? Was thinking on that punched him in the groin?
What's his name? It was before the
Yeah.
fight.
Otez or
Yeah.
Cause
was
I'm telling
technically
you,
from
Ortiz.
good night.
He was,
Yeah.
and I watched that De La Hoya fight. De La
You
Hoya,
trying to hug him.
De La Hoya really gave him a run for his money too.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Ricky Hatton. Ever since Ricky Hatton, I just let it go. I was
That
like,
Yo,
Pacquiao shit
I
was
know
so
what's going
weird.
to happen because Vegas was 27-1 odds on that shit.
oh, yeah.
27-1.
I thought it
That
was.
means that if you'd have bet 100 on Ricky Hatton, he go to one. That would have been $2,700. Like that's too insurmountable odds to me like that.
But I think he don't need to fight nobody in the league right now because he can't. If he try to fight Triple G will not gonna fuck him, bro. Triple G's gonna knock Mayweather out, bro. If he beat Conor and try to fight Triple G is a fucking monster, bro. Him and what's the cuz name that Mayweather beat early in his career? Dude was like 21. Mexican dude. He's about to fight Triple G now.
He's still retired though, right? Technically,
He's coming out.
because like this is an exhibition, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's like an
Nah.
exhibition, ain't it?
He's over
If
time.
he win this, it's on his record.
Oh, right.
Connor got his boxing license. This is gonna be a real fight.
How did he jump up against all the other contenders though?
Because Connor talked
Money.
that shit. That's what I'm saying. The promotion.
Money.
This money is.
It's not first. He did. That's why it's taking so long.
It's going on.
He's raising money by just doing this. It's like he didn't have the money at first, but he's getting that money up, and after a while, Mayweather, you gotta answer. It's like it went from this to banging. It's like that money will open that door.
Mayweather will make you wait, man. He made that boy.
Pacquiao
He
wait.
made Pacquiao wait.
Yo, that Pacquiao wait is crazy. Man, sleep. That
It's more
Pacquiao
hype
wait.
than the
It
Pacquiao
kind of
fight.
remind me of Ali and Foreman. How Ali
Yeah.
kept showing up, making them want them to fight him.
It remind me of Batman vs Superman. That movie been supposed to come out. That shit took forever. I was like, come on, man. What the fuck? That shit came out, and I was like, we waiting for this?
Yeah.
Like, all right, I guess
That
that's
shit was
cool.
butt.
It wasn't but it was like,
It wasn't enough.
we waited for this.
Mayweather jabbed him and ran the whole time. He got his points and backed out. He ain't want.
Mayweather's a defensive.
Yeah, he got his points and backed
The
out.
greatest defensive boxer.
Ever. Yeah, ever.
Because, I mean, it's different when you're smaller. It's not like heavyweight where you just,
Yeah.
it's like, we right here a little quicker down here. It's just different. But, enjoy y'all Saturdays. Enjoy y'all Saturday. This is the Elevated Podcast. We had a special guest in the building, Young Fly Gang. Make sure y'all check they mixtape out. What's your mixtape?
The one that's out right now is called YFG the Airport. That's on Dat Piff.
Say that again. Say that again.
YFG the Airport. That's on Dat Piff and SoundCloud. Just look up Young Fly Gang. And I'm going to drop mine. My single one is coming out on Father's Day the 18th. It's called Shut Up and Listen. Yellow going to drop a month after me. His shit called Trippy Society. And we already working on our second duo mixtape, which is going to be called The Terminal. So we going to try to kill
Y'all got
this.
shit. Y'all got shit.
Tight.
Yeah, I got shit ready. And your event that's coming up.
Oh, that was last night.
How
So
was that?
I was tight. I want to just shout out everybody that came through, man. It was very lit. Everything went through as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
You know, when you invite when you got mad people involved in shit, but everybody was cool and it went over and the show was profitable. So I'm geeked up about that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shout out to everybody that came through the support. What's the next? You got any next?
We're going to be opening up for Kosher Deals September 15th.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know who Kosher Deals is.
I was about to ask.
Keep it true. I don't know who the nigga is.
I was about to say, I was like, who that?
But if you're out there and you're a Kosher Deals fan, come check us out. September 15th, we're going to be coming in town. We're going to rock the show out. And I'm trying to throw maybe 3 or 4 more shows in between now and then. So holla at the kid, you know. Obviously, Elevator Station is going to be involved to some degree. Bang, bang.
Definitely. Elevated Podcast. Make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Elevator412.
Shout out Chubbs.
Shout out to the Chubbs you called Megan, but you know he'll be here with his shenanigans next week, every Saturday around 6, 7, 8 in the evening. We just a little turn up before you
I
go
would have
out.
loved to have him here for that LeBron discussion. I know he would have been turning up.
Yeah, by the time by the time we'll be here next week, we should actually know what's good anyway.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Oh, well, so it'll be, they would have had 7 games by that time?
No.
Uh,
At least a possible 6.
yeah.
So we'll see 5 on Monday. 6 will be before Saturday, probably Friday. Maybe
Yeah,
Thursday.
I guess it'll be Wednesday, man.
Maybe Wednesday.
If they do Monday. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the end. You know how they try to sell us something. But we out, man. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you tune in every Saturday evening. PUMA, Folkland, L.O.S. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're the #1 online radio for the hip hop culture. That's the Elevated Podcast. Follow us Twitter and Instagram at Elevated412. We out. Enjoy your Sunday. Father's Day next.
Black Gang!
Father's Day every day.
My first Father's Day, I'm fucking lit.
Oh yeah, that's what turned up. Oh man, did you see
Father's Day is when?
next week? Next Sunday.
Wow. It's not really my first.
Did you see that chick getting pounded at her little bachelor party or bachelorette party?
Oh my god, yo, that was
little
my
Hispanic
wife.
bitch. Yo, she had a bachelor party and was getting fucked, and everybody was cheering her on.
In
all
the
the
birds?
bitches.
Nah.
I was about to say, alright, let's go Pittsburgh. Hurry up, cause everything been going crazy. Is that real?
Bro, she was getting fucked.
Oh,
Oh,
All
that's
the
our
girls,
bachelor. Oh, I seen that shit.
all the girls was cheering
On
her
my
on.
life, if I see, I'm killing you.
Girls was cheering. Girls
Yeah,
was
yeah,
cheering
yeah.
her on.
You're my wife. I'm about to
It
marry
was
you.
all around her like this.
Yeah, go,
And then niggas was like touching her and shit.
Touching her and shit. I
That was
said,
not
oh, this
real
is sick.
friends because who films that?